necessarily been the closest game. Conwell-Egan's out to a 40-0 lead going into the second half. And near the end of the first half, Kensington did show a little bit of life on offense. They were able to get a first down. They were able to get some nice little stops on defense as well. They were able to block 2 extra point attempts on the touchdowns as well. Makai, from what we've seen, we talked about it a little bit in the first half. Like, we did see signs of improvement, but where exactly are you sitting right now for Kensington? What do they have to do to get back for Kensington? What do they have to do to get back into this really, really big game?
Well, slowly but steady, they're keeping at it. They're trying to put their, head to the gear, keep going at it. And the emotions are high. You can see it on both sides with the Tigers and the Eagles. They really want this one for both sides, and you just got to keep plugging away. You got your first down in this game in the last quarter, and you just keep building off that and see what you're working with.
In the second half, kicks off here, deep ball to Brighton Johnson as he gets into the midfield. He spins off of one tackler, almost shakes off another, but not much he could do there. Out to the 32-yard line is Brighton Johnson, setting Kensington up for their first drive here of the second half. Let's go back on what you were saying about the emotion. It seemed like we saw it on the sideline kind of leaking over a little bit with a couple of getting up. I hope he just kind of got the wind knocked out of him there instead of, I hope it's not anything serious.
Yeah, he's not really moving.
We're going to take a quick break while they look at Washington here. We'll be right back on the WBCB Sports Network.
BCWSA customers, former Phillies pitcher Tommy Green here. I played on the 1993 National League champs, so I know a thing or two about what it's like playing on a winning team. BCWSA has all the ingredients. They make it easy for their customers to get automatic updates by text, email, or phone anytime there's a disruption in your service area. You can even customize your alerts by going to bcwsa.net. That's bcwsa.net. BCWSA, your partner for a safer environment. BCWSA, proven.
Some more evaluation. Third down here for Kensington. Similar play. Vega over to the right side, and he is instantly wrapped up and thrown down to the ground by number 12, Abdul Fofana. A massive, massive wrap up and throw down there for him as another 3 and out for the Kensington Tigers, setting up Conwell-Egan for another possible punt return touchdown. We saw that earlier in the game, too.
Yep. That was a beautiful throw, by the way.
It was a great throw. Just an even better play by the defense there to recognize it and wrap him up and quite literally pick him up and throw him down.
Yeah.
Anybody looking for an update on number 7, Havam Washington? He's walking on the sideline now, so he appears to be okay. He's still going to be going through some evaluation right now, but as of right now, everything seems to be good. Punt deep. We're going to take a nice bounce there. We got a flag, it looks like. And that touched one of the Conwell-Egan players. I think that's going to be Kensington ball. I think that touched one of, I think that it is Kensington ball. It bounced off one of the Conwell-Egan blockers there, and Kensington was able to come up with it there, so that's Kensington ball.
Yep, good IQ right there for the Tigers to even recognize that, come up away with the ball. Just Conwell-Egan just being a little lackadaisical on that play right there. See what this call is.
We do have a flag. It's holding on Conwell-Egan, so they're going to decline the penalty. It's going to be a turnover here. Kensington does get the ball back, and they're in Conwell-Egan territory for what I think is the first time in this game.
Yep, it sure is. Let's hope they can get some points out of this.
Absolutely. There's a big momentum swing right here. It's a lot different from being on your own 40 to being on your opponent's 40. The feeling's completely different.
Yep.
That's Marquise back there under center for your Kensington Tigers. Motion man coming across. Oh, no, miscommunication, and Gavin Pond. We got a fumble. They give it right back. Pond taking it back, the 20, the 10, rumbling into the touchdown, into the end zone for a touchdown. What a hit from Pond to knock that ball loose. Brighton Johnson got tattooed on that play. He's walking off on his own power right now, but his teammates are trying to like stop him so he can get some help there.
He's standing and walking a little wobbly right now.
I'll tell you what, that was a great defensive play there. A little bit of miscommunication on the part of Kensington. We did see saw the motion man and the running back kind of run into each other there before the fumble. But what a play from Pond to keep his head in there and knock the ball loose and get the touchdown right there. That's his second touchdown of the day.
Yeah, and obviously, his Conwell-Egan coach saw something in him, sending him to us for that wonderful interview that we had with him.
Right. Teron Brighton Johnson making his way off the field after that hit from Pond. He's slowly lingering off the field as Conwell-Egan setting up for the PAT here. Looks like they're giving him some time to get off the field here. He's a little wobbly. Hope he's okay there. Hope he just got his bell rung a little bit. Conwell-Egan lining up for another PAT here. This has been a really good point of the game, point of emphasis for Kensington. They've been really good at getting into the backfield and blocking these PATs.
See if we have for the third time.
Not this time around. It brings the lead to 47-0 Conwell-Egan. Again, I really can't say enough though about the effort that the Kensington team is putting up for the effort that we've seen. Because I don't mean to sound like a broken record. We've said it a couple of times, but the score does not indicate what these players are doing on the field right here.
Yeah, they're really hustling, trying to get at the ball, trying to get any amount of stuff that they can. The effort is there. Just unfortunately, the prize is just not. You're not coming up and away with the prize. Yeah,
like the execution just hasn't been exactly what it needs to be. We've seen some great IQ plays, like on that punt where they got the ball back right there. It was just really an unfortunate turn of events where the miscommunication on offense came back to play.
Yep.
Defensively, they've had a really solid game. We can talk about the opening drives but that's just that. The opening drives, getting yourself ready for the game and everything.
Yeah.
But they've shown that they really can fight, and they can stay in games despite what this score really could say. Because they're tattooing Conwell-Egan. They're hitting them hard when they get the chance to hit them.
Yeah.
They're showing them that they're going to be a good team for the rest of the season, and I'm looking forward to watching them play again. Conwell-Egan lined up here, ball set on the 45-yard line.
Johnny Austin Berry with the kickoff.
Austin Berry set to go. Brighton Johnson not back out there. Typically, he's usually deep back there. Back there, we got number 13, and that stays out of the end zone, so no touchback. He needs to pick up the ball like now, and he gets absolutely drilled at possibly the 6-yard line there. Another unfortunate special teams incident for the Kensington Tigers, but nevertheless, they have the ball at their own 6-yard line, I believe.
First and 10, Kensington.
That was a really unfortunate bounce for them, too. It looked like that was going to bounce right into the end zone for a touchback, but it just hit the nose and bounced right back out. That's right back out to Jelani Calloway there, who couldn't really do much with the ball.
Yeah, now you got difference of the size now. You are in Conwell-Egan territory. Now you're kind of back in familiar territory.
Yep. Jovan Vega back there in quarterback. Typically not a passing situation. You don't want to get sacked for a safety here, but we'll see what happens. A QB draw right up the middle for Vega. He's got some daylight. He gets a knife. We got the ball loose yet again. And it looks like Kensington was able to hold on to this one, thankfully for them, as that was a really good run from Vega there to get them the yards that they needed, setting up second down and very manageable here for Kensington.
Yeah, that was a close call right there. Just you're able to get the yardage, but you lose the ball. I would have liked to see him, do that little baseball slide, just try to get in there, get down.
Right, and that's the thing really with Kensington. We've seen some really good plays. We've seen the chance of them breaking out and having a good 15, 20-yard play, but they just lose the ball.
Yeah.
Like we saw that interception earlier. That wasn't really anybody's fault. That was just a bad tip. We saw what, 3 or 4 fumbles today. Thankfully, this one was recovered by them, but it hasn't really gone their way in the side of losing the ball today. Motion man going to the right for Kensington. Vega looking deep on a post. Nope, and another tip ball, almost another turnover there. However, knocked down, incomplete, as that is going to be 3rd down for Kensington. And now it looks like we got a Conwell-Egan player down on the ground here. Seems like I don't know if he's got a little cramp, but he's got...
Might be a cramp. He looked like he was shaking a little bit.
Yeah. I can't tell who that is at the moment.
It is a hot day out here, so...
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's what it looks like. They're stretching him out right now. Maybe some cramping issues.
Yeah, it's a little muggy right now, a little humid out there. They've been running around like crazy all day, this defense has as well, so it was only a matter of time before somebody went down with a cramp.
Right.
I remember playing back, getting those cramps when you're in the middle of the game. It was the worst thing that could possibly ever happen to you. You felt like you were like never going to feel better.
Yeah. Yeah, he's back on his feet. I believe number 77.
Yep, that's number 77 right there. Michael Sagbacella. So hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, we got number 2 from Kensington getting his treatment out. He came back from one of the trainers, and it looks like he's walking a straight line right now that they got him doing.
Well, that's good because he was he got really, really lit up on that play. So I'm glad to see that he's as good as he can be right now. Hopefully to see him back out on the field shortly because he's a difference maker for this Kensington team.
Yeah, he's trying to prove it right now to the other trainers and, going up behind the coaches, letting them know.
Vega again up the middle, and that's going to be a 1st down for Kensington. Their 2nd 1st down of the game, and they're moving a little bit now. Vega has really been seemingly the guy to go for when they're trying to get the good yard plays here. Marquise and him have been seemingly the tandem of he'll take off more than Marquise will, and Marquise is going to be the guy that they need like a deep ball for.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like anyway.
They might have found something that they like, so that's the good part about that you could take away from this game.
Absolutely. And if it does work out exactly how they need it to be, that's 2 separate game plans that the opponents have to come up with, so you can really throw them off. Vega looking to continue this decent drive here for Kensington as he lobs one up and incomplete. Kensington wants a pass interference flag, but they're not going to get one. Nevertheless, that's going to be 2nd down. Rivera was the intended receiver on that one, and it's going to be 2nd and 10 Kensington. Good recovery from Conwell-Egan there to be ready for that pass and knock it down. Those little short passes there have been kind of the bread and butter for Kensington when they do get something going. The little QB draws and the little quick screen passes has been their MO for the day. That is Brighton Johnson back there in the backfield. And another quick draw up the middle. That's not Vega taking the snap. That was Brighton Johnson. And he gets about 5 or 6 there. Setting up 3rd down for your Kensington Tigers, who, as of right now, are currently, I believe, on one of their longest drives of the game right now.
Yep, sure is. And I got to commend you to be able to come up with the players because right now the sun is like completely in our face, and I'm having a hard time trying to see the jersey numbers.
Thankfully, I got this little beam right here, so I can get a little bit of shade in right there. But I'm struggling a little bit myself because he couldn't have convinced me that Vega wasn't taking the snap, and he's still not in the backfield there. That's Brighton Johnson taking the snap here. Next to him back there, that's number 21, Bruce Jenkins. Another new look in the backfield, another quick draw. Brighton Johnson right up the middle as he gets another 1st down for Kensington. Looks like we got a little bit of fire going here for the Kensington Tigers as Vega steps back out onto the field.
Yeah, so they're doing a good job right now, just doing a little misdirection, confusing the Conwell-Egan defense, making it look like they're going to, throw a throwing play on the right side of the field But really, they're just quarterback sneaking it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And as of right now, Kensington is moving. We got about 2:41 left in this third quarter. Not too much scoring action from either side here. We did see Conwell-Egan get to the end zone after a turnover, but Kensington is driving right now at their, I believe, 35-yard line. Vega with another read option here as we got another good gain, rumbling and bumbling up to about the 42-yard line here, 43-yard line. And these chunk plays are really, really, really working out here as we have another second and short situation compared to it being second and 15 like Kensington's been used to the entire game today.
Yeah, great job using that RPO action right there, faking that handoff. Saw on the right side that there was a couple of Eagles players sneaking up, so he decided to take it himself to the left.
See, and you know what's funny about that specific play right there? That's something they can't do in the NFL anymore. Like, if you're going to do a read option or anything like that, you can't have it handed out on the front like that. It's got to be to the side or behind you there, so it's going to be – I'm curious to see how that works better, if it's better on the side or if it's better up front, as Brighton Johnson, again, he gets tripped up on that one, but it looked like he had a little bit of space going right there. That's going to be third down and about 1 yard here for Kensington, looking to pick up their third first down of the drive and continue this impressive march down the field.
Yeah, with our Philadelphia Eagles, not to be confused with the Conwell-Eagles, they like the Philadelphia Eagles. That's RPO action is something that they like to do a lot with Jalen Hurts and whoever's in the backfield. So
right, and that's probably going to be a very prominent part of your guys' scoring option this year, that RPO. A lot of people are saying Jalen Hurts for MVP this year.
Yeah, he came second last year, so.
I had a friend of mine who put a bet on Jalen Hurts last year to win the MVP, and the fact that he got second made him so upset. Another quick draw play to Brighton Johnson, who's got a lot of room there as he gets a first down. He gets tripped up there right around the 50, but if he didn't, we may have been looking at a Kensington touchdown. But nevertheless, another first down for your Kensington Tigers.
Yeah, doing a great job right now, just chipping it away as we come down to about 30 seconds here in the third quarter. They're doing great right here on this drive and this possession, the Tiger are.
This is honestly exactly what I love to see if you're Kensington, because you're showing the fight, you're showing that you're not rolling over and that you're not giving up. And even if this drive doesn't come away with points here, this is probably the drive of the season so far.
Yeah. And this might have been what happened last year. They started off 0-2, 0 points in the first two games last year. So this is probably – this might be their ML.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter here. Kensington is driving down the field, but the score still is 47-0 Conwell-Egan here at Conwell-Egan Catholic High School. We will be right back with the fourth quarter and the rest of this game here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Homemade chili sandwiches, appetizers, and dinner entrees, all at very reasonable prices. The Pines Tavern specialty sandwiches are the talk of the town, like their Italian roast pork or slow-cooked roast beef sandwiches. Dinner entrees include fresh seafood, steaks, and chops. The Pines Tavern has big screen TVs for all your favorite sporting events. The Pines Tavern is open 7 days for lunch, dinner, and late snacks. The Pines Tavern at Fork in the Road at Radcliffe Street and Farragut Avenue. $14.90 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
For the time being, or Marquise ends up coming back into the game, but nevertheless, your quarterback right now is Teron Brighton Johnson. One man in the backfield with him. Believe that's Johan Diaz. 4 receivers out wide for him. And Kensington got away with a false start just there. But nevertheless, that works out for them as Brighton Johnson is shifting his way through for a Kensington first down right there. They get a break, not getting the false start call there, and it works out for them getting a first down. They
got a little Bronco roll tide on that one right there.
Oh, yeah.
Just letting it ride.
At the Conwell-Egan 35.
Johnson's still signal calling out there for the Kensington Tigers. It's been working so far. This is the first time we've really seen Conwell-Egan's defense on their back legs here. They can't seem to stop this march right now for Kensington. Another similar set. 3 on the left side, 1 far right side for the Tigers. 2-man backfield with Brighton Johnson ready to take the snap. A quick slant and another low throw there for Johnson. That's going to be another second down for him. It seems like he's having a lot of trouble with getting the grip on the ball here. Well, that one, the first one, he let go a little in front of him, and this last one seemed like he forgot to let go of the ball.
Yeah. Looked like he might have want to pull that one back at the last minute.
It looked like he's been having a lot of success with his legs as well, so wouldn't be surprised if you saw a little lane there like you were saying and tried to tuck it in and take off just then. Second down and 10 for Kensington. Same formation as last time. Rivera in the backfield with Johnson. Quick snap, another screen play here. That's Hevan Washington, and he takes off down the field. And that's going to be a touchdown for your Kensington Tigers. They finally are able to get on the board, making it a 47, and as of right now, 47-6 for Kensington. Conwell-Egan still out in front, though, but, man, what a drive and effort from Kensington this time around.
Johnson's pass complete for the touchdown, 35
Hevan Washington and Teron Brighton Johnson, 2 guys who went down a little bit earlier because they were shaken up, now being the first drive scoring here for this Kensington team. What a momentum shift for this team.
Yeah, cooking up something indeed right here on this play. Now all you just need is the field goal.
That's going to be Ethan Garcia.
Check that. Kensington Tigers timeout.
Oh, never mind. We got a Kensington Tigers timeout here before the PAT. Conwell-Egan High School hopes you are enjoying today's game. Conwell-Egan High School in Fairless Hills is where students build character, achieve excellence, and demonstrate commitment. Conwell-Egan High School offers students innovative academic curriculum, preparing them for college and beyond. For more information about our academics and athletic programs, visit conwellegan.org. That's conwellegan.org. And don't forget to watch live the Coaches Roundtable every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Video streamed live from Sandy's Beef and Ale and brought... Oh, that one's blocked. Conwell-Egan gets a block of their own there, as it's 53 to...
With 9 minutes even remaining in the
there we go. The scoreboard was a little messed up right there, but nevertheless, we're all good. It is 47-6 now, Conwell-Egan. And like I was saying before the blocked PAT, don't forget to watch live the Coaches Roundtable every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Video streamed live from Sandy's Beef and Ale and brought to you in part by Lower Bucks Hospital. Since 1954, Lower Bucks Hospital has supported the youth of our community and is an acute care hospital. Kensington was finally able to get off the schneid there and get on the board. An incredible drive from this offense who has shown signs of potential and greatness the entire day, and they were finally able to break through with a little screen from Johnson to Hevan Washington that broke out for almost 30-40 yard touchdown.
Yeah, so far you're doing a better job than what you did last year. You had, like, it sound like a broken record, but the first 2 games they had 0 points.
Right.
They didn't put up any points at all. So now in your second game, you're able to come up away with 6. With 9 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, we're going to be able to see if they are able to build on that and keep more points on the board.
And even then, it could be like even the littlest things for a sports team, whether it's like something as quick as a catch or something as big as a touchdown. The littlest things can get you going and can get you motivated to be the team that you know you could be. And maybe this little drive and touchdown here is exactly what Kensington needed. You know, a little kick in the butt for him.
Yep.
Kensington ready. And the ball is off. Good kick there. Fielded out there by, that's number 52. And he's got a lot of room. He's rumbling and bumbling and stumbling, but he gets taken down.
A couple of flags being thrown out there. I'm pretty sure one was a holding.
Yeah, probably. That was number 32, excuse me. That was Jaden Goffman on the return. And now we got holding on Conwell-Egan.
The indication from the referee is holding against
and that's going to be
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
A 10-yard penalty, so knock off.
A 50-yard kickoff returned.
Knock off 10 of that 22 yards by Goffman there. Good return by him, but nevertheless, Conwell-Egan is starting back, I believe, at their. Looks like it's going to be their 13 or their 14. And they're going to keep the clock running here. 47-6, Conwell-Egan has the lead. Kensington has shown a lot of signs of life on both defense and offense. The motivation has been there since the start of the fourth quarter. That started a few minutes ago, but nevertheless, it started at the end of that third where we really saw a lot of signs of flashes and greatness from this Kensington team. That's freshman Keith Williams back there at quarterback. Quick flag already to start the drive, and he's not coming down. Jaden Goffman continuing to fight through all that contact, but we do have a flag on the play.
I think it's offsides on the Tigers.
The clock is still running here. They don't want them to stop the clock.
Procedure against the Eagles.
They're going to call illegal procedure against Conwell-Egan here. So I guess Kensington's getting the benefit of the doubt here.
Yeah, I saw one of the linemen jump ahead a little bit forward, and he got back into his place.
I thought I saw that too, but, you know, good on him to make it look like he was just jumping there, I guess.
Yeah.
We do have a little bit of second stringer action here for Conwell-Egan. As mentioned, that's number 18, Keith Williams, in the backfield under center for Conwell-Egan. And a handoff right up the middle, and big stuff job there from Kensington as number 30, Hex Walker, gets about a yard there. And setting up a second down here for Conwell-Egan, 2nd and 14, backed up against their own end zone here.
Yeah, for the Egan coach, this is a good job for you to check out your second stringer to see what they can do.
A lot of these guys here, we're seeing our freshmen and sophomore here, so we got a lot of youth in the building here. Speaking of that, we got another quarterback. That's Dennis Fife, number 8. Quick snap and a handoff off the middle again to Hex, and he doesn't go down. He's still going, but the whistle blows him dead. He didn't go down till after that second wave of Kensington Tigers came after him there. He was ready to go and bust through everything there. Nevertheless, another short gain there, setting up third down for Conwell-Egan. The clock is continuing to run here. 6:28 left in this fourth quarter. You know, that's the biggest difference between the next level compared to high school and college. Like in college, Kensington would pretty much have a chance to come back from this, but due to the running clock, it doesn't give them as much of a shot as they would really have if they were playing on a college level. Yeah,
and with the score being lopsided as it is, it's probably, it really doesn't help like your cause, as to what you were saying. So what you can really do with these 6 minutes remaining is just probably taking it to the next game.
Fife with a quick handoff up the middle, and that's exactly what Conwell-Egan ordered right out of the gate. That's
Logan Tuttle, the ball carrier.
It's Logan Tuttle there on the carry with a nice carry as well at that. That I believe is going to set up Conwell-Egan with a first down. Oh, nope. We got a flag coming out on the Conwell-Egan side. I'm not too sure what. Oh, they got to keep him on the sideline here. I think they came back.
Visual indication is sideline warning against the Eagles.
Yep, a sideline warning against Conwell-Egan. It did lead to a flag, but nothing crazy. It is fourth down here.
4th and 5 for the Eagles at the 23.
4th and 5. That's still Dennis Fife under center out there. the backfield of Hex Walker, and I do believe that's still Logan Tuttle back there in the way back. That was almost a false start there on Walker, but nevertheless, Tuttle breaks off another couple tackles, but he doesn't get much further than that. Into the backfield comes the Tigers, and they set themselves up in very much red zone territory to put another set of points up on the board. And with the way that the offense was moving last time, I wouldn't be surprised if we get another quick score.
Yeah.
They definitely want to show them what they can do with about 4:47 left in this game. It's going to be something that they make a point of emphasis on.
Yeah, and if you're Egan, you like what you saw, but there's things that you could have done better. You like the fact that they kept the ball secured, didn't lose the ball, and give the Tigers any momentum moving forward, and in better position or better a touchdown.
Right. Timeout here.
It's like they didn't like what they saw out there.
Nah, I guess not. Which is kind of weird when you're up by 41 points. I like the effort to keep them as solid and disciplined as they can here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also a 41-point lead, and I think that could be handled in practice.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, back going here. Brighton Johnson under center still. Quick snap, and we got a quick lob throw. Intercepted again by Conwell-Egan. That's number 82 on the interception. Jaden Myers, the freshman, coming up with a big pick there, getting Conwell-Egan the ball back. And that's pretty much been the story for Kensington. They get something going, and then next thing it's a turnover or another miscommunication. That's just been the story of the game.
Yeah, that is something that he is going to brag to the rest of his freshman classmates right there. Telling him you got an interception in a varsity game.
Oh, yeah, man. That's a big brag right there. That's almost a game ball.
Yeah.
Setting up again on offense is Conwell-Egan.
There's a 10 Conwell-Egan at their own 28.
Looking like another signal caller is going to be out there for Conwell-Egan. That's number 38 now taking the snaps. Christopher Newsy. A QB draw right up the middle for Newsy.
Newsy, the one there.
And doesn't really get much on that one. Gets about a yard possibly. Second down Kensington. We're seeing a lot of the future of the Conwell-Egan Catholic Eagles right now. We're seeing a lot of freshmen and sophomores right now.
Yeah, and I believe we're seeing the same towards the Tigers as well. I'm seeing, a couple of guys looking a little bit smaller out there, probably not looking like, seniors or juniors out there. They look, about freshmen or sophomores as well.
Right.
Because a lot of the big guys are on the sidelines right now.
Newsy with the snap and a solid run there to the left side by A.J. Rhyme. Again, not the biggest gain in the world. We got another flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Kensington. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. That's exactly what they didn't need.
Yeah, that's the inexperience right there.
And I know that we're getting close to the end of this game here, but even then, the mistakes like this, you cannot have it in any part of the game, whether you're first getting the game started or you're at the tail end of it like we are right here.
Yeah, and that's what you're telling, your young guys out there. If you're the Egan or the Kensington Tigers, you're just telling them you cannot make these mistakes. You want ball security. You want everything to be sharp as possible.
Little more than 2 minutes left. We got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in this game. Conwell-Egan's got a little bit of a drive going here. It looks like Dennis Fife is back under center here for Conwell-Egan. We're getting a play call or a change. It looks like Fife is looking over at the sideline here.
Might be just wasting time.
Wouldn't blame him. Quick handoff there and a nice little design jet sweep there. That's handed off to number 48, Sakai Hall.
Sakai Hall, ball
And he gets a nice little gain right there for Conwell-Egan, giving them another first down right here. With the clock going, we got 1:23 left in this game. And Conwell-Egan is showing that they're not done just yet, actually. They put up enough points, but they're showing that they can put up some more.
I wonder if he has an older brother, because that name sounds very familiar.
Who's Sakai Hall?
Yeah. And I know somebody around my age group named Sakir Hall, so I wonder if that's his younger brother or maybe a cousin.
Well, it's a small world, it truly is, so maybe, who knows, maybe that really is somebody.
Yeah.
For your sake, I hope so. That'd be kind of cool. Fife waiting on the snap, and again giving back to 48 Sakai Hall, who rumbles his way through two different Kensington defenders, taking him to the ground with him for another gain of about 5 or 6. We're getting to about 30 seconds left in this game. You did see Kensington last time. Is this a bit of a better outing than what you saw the last time around?
Yeah, this is definitely a better outing this time around. Being able to get some points on the board, and I believe 3 first downs, if I'm not mistaken, in this game.
Right.
We wasn't even sure last game if they even had positive yardage last game. So this is definitely a good game so far. And you could definitely push this forward to your players as in this is how we should do. In the second half, we did what was right. And in the beginning, this is not what we want to do. And just keep it pushing. You want to keep it pushing. And chow along is what we're doing.
And that's going to do it for the game here. The clock hits 0, and Conwell-Egan makes a statement today against your Kensington Tigers, 47-6. We did see some life from Kensington in the end of the first half going into the second half, and that continued in the third quarter. They had the ball for a good portion of that third, getting that drive down the field, and they did look good as the game went along, but they just weren't able to get it connected and as smooth as it should have been. But nevertheless, here we are at the end of the game. Kensington shows that they do have signs of life, and they're ready to go for the rest of the season. Conwell-Egan coming off of a loss in their last game, setting a big statement victory here for themselves, looking forward to have a better season than they did last year, which was already a great season. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Rob's Automotive and Collision, BCW, SA, Penn Community Bank, Pines Tavern, St. Mary Medical Center, the Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota, Lower Bucks Hospital, Conwell-Egan Catholic High School, the Trentonian, and Finney McGee's Pub. Thank you to my crew, Brianne O'Neill on the video editing, Makai Gundy with my color commentary and doing the camera work. I'm Ryan Baxter for WBCB 1490 saying so long. We'll see you next time.